Good evening and welcome to the Tempe City Council special meeting here in the Harry E. Mitchell Government Center for April 15th. Hello. For April 15th, 2019. If you could, for those that are able, could you please rise for a moment of silence followed by a Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. All right. A vacancy on the city council was created as a result of a special council meeting that was held on April 12th, 2019. So the purpose of tonight's meeting is to discuss the appointment process for filling the council vacancy. And please note the term of this vacancy, this seat will expire in July of 2020. I do want to have the public have an involvement in this process. Anyone can apply. And public should hear from the individuals that will be moved forward for a public meeting that we'll have with those that are qualified. I think we should agree to accepting the applications and forwarding the most qualified applicants forward for an interview and presentation at a future work study, and then forwarding the final traces for a vote on the May 9th regular council meeting. This is the schedule that I see with this process is as follows. April 18th or 15th is today. We had a special meeting and we will discuss process, which involves applications and interviews. Recruitment opens on April 16th. An application deadline of April 22nd by 5 p.m. The executive session discussion on April 25th. Interviews will be held on May 2nd. And then the executive session discussion on May 2nd to consider the final applicant and appointment will be voted upon at the meeting on May 9th, and a swearing in will follow the appointment process on the 9th. I know we've received some emails, and I agree with some of the members of the public who have contacted us about this process, and that the individuals that we select should not be someone who is running for council and would be someone that wouldn't be seeking a seat after the term ends next July. I don't think any of us would like to give someone an advantage over other individuals that are currently running for council. I believe that would bring some politics into the matter. The voters can choose who they would like to elect on the council and the seat when it's vacated next March or in May. And then I will look to my council colleagues. Do you have any comments or discussion? Are we okay with the process or a motion? Yes, Councilmember Redondo Savage.
I think that process is totally fine. I like the idea of leaving the applications open, making it really clear, basically being as transparent as we possibly can. I think that's really important. The only issue I'm going to have is I'm going to be out of town on May 2nd. So I'm going to do my best. I don't know what the schedule is yet to be able to call in. So I don't know if that executive session has to happen on the 2nd or could it happen on the 9th?
I think it does.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. All right, that's all.
Councilmember Kiwi?
So just to be clear, will there be an opportunity for the public to engage with the finalists or the applicants and be able to have questions and answers in an open forum or anything like that?
There can be, but this is a process that we're selecting the vacancy
Right.
seat. So how we looked at it was we have the recruitment process and application. We will have interviews on May 2nd. And it will be with some of the applicants that have applied.
Right.
And then they will be here in public. And then we as a council will ask the applicants questions. And then from there, we will appoint from that meeting on May 9th.
So the only opportunity for public comment would be at the May 2nd meeting, or would there be another work study meeting as well? Would they be able to give input?
There's May 2nd is, do we have a meeting on May 2nd?
That's executive, yeah, just, I see.
It's a work study session?
I'm sorry, it's May 9th, right.
May 9th is when we'll have applications that will be narrowed down to May 2nd. We'll have some interviews, which will be public
Okay, right,
for the interview process, and they will come down and interview with us.
okay.
And
And there
then
would be public comment? at that meeting.
After the interviews, we could get some feedback from the public. No, I mean, it's not, I mean, the public process is
Understand,
having an
yeah,
interview, but
yeah.
we're the ones that are deciding.
Would that be in the afternoon then, when we have the interviews on
And
the
the work,
2nd
the work
of May?
study is going to have a call to the audience.
Right, okay, right.
So that's a time for,
So we'd be doing the interviews in the afternoon then, at the work study session? Okay, good.
yes.
Okay.
So there will be time for public comment on the work study.
And just one more comment, so the application, would there be an opportunity to place the finalists, the 3 applicants that will be interviewed, to place their applications online so people can, well, obviously redacting their email address and their personal address information, but so
Yeah,
people can see
that's
what
fine.
candidates are being.
Absolutely, we
Yes.
can make that as
We'll
part of
make
the work
that
study
as
session
part of the work
package.
study, but with the personal information redacted.
Yeah, with certain information redacted. yes.
Right. And then the last thing is just on the application, and maybe that's a separate discussion, but on the back page, we have previous city board, commission, or committee experience. I wonder if we could include elected as well, so previous elected, comma, city board, commission, or committee experience.
Not a problem.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm just glad.
Councilmember Adams?
Yes, I'm just glad that we're going to exclude people that are running or want to run in the future for city council. I don't think it'd be fair to give them a leg up. So I like the process that we're developing.
Is there a motion? Yes,
Mayor?
Councilmember Keating?
Yeah,
Navarro?
I want to agree with what your comments were and what Councilmember Adams' comments were. I agree with both of you that I strongly feel it cannot be a past or current candidate for city council or anyone that is going to seek re-election to that seat. So I just wanted to echo those comments, and I think the process is great, and we'll be supporting it.
Councilman Navarro?
No, I think it all sounds good.
Okay. With that, is there a consensus to move forward as I stated in the record?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Councilmember, Vice Mayor Cubey.
And so what ways are we going to distribute this information to, I assume we're planning on posting on social media, press release, but are there any other ways we're going to be reaching out to the public to make sure that, not just people read the newspaper, look at social media, are aware of the opportunity?
Yeah, we'll be working with Nikki Ripley's group on various communication means similar to what we do now for elections or board of commission applications. There'll be various means, yes.
All right. With that being said, there's been consensus to move the process as I stated earlier. And with that, I don't see any other discussions. Is there a motion for adjournment?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Been moved by Councilmember Adams. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilmember Keating. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, that motion carries 6-0, and we're adjourned.
Thank you.